Hello, and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So today's Safe or Not Safe is going to be a little longer than normal. So we have 11 kids that dropped at Jaded Gym Shop this week. And there's going to be 30 kids dropping at Diamond Art Club on Saturday, October 11th. So if you're new to this channel or the video, Safe or Not Safe, basically what we do is every Friday I go over what was dropped at Jaded Gym Shop. And just a quick overview, this is what it is. Pop a picture up here, on we go. Because there's no FOMO over there because it's printed on demand. Um, but then we pop on over to all the new releases from Diamond Art Club where the FOMO comes in. And the people in the Facebook group, Summer Sparkling Good Time, um, we, we pull them. Safe means, all right, Diamond Art Club, you missed me this time. I'm not going to have to run and get that. Not safe means Diamond Art Club, take my money. I need that. I need that now. And wish list unsure means I'm not even sure yet, or I can't really afford everything I want right now, so it's gonna have to wait, or you get the gist. Okay. So we had 11 drop at Jaded Gym Shop. We have Dawn, expert size, extra extra large kit by Mimi Maru, starting at $69.99. Then we have Pinky by Thomas Gainsborough, which is an old masters, starting at $74.99. Purple City by Peregrini Jasmine, starting at $84.99. It's kind of cool, very like monochromatic and purpley blue, that just different. Then we have Cryptid Crusaders by Luico, starting at $84.99. That's a lot going on, but pretty cool. Then we have Alzad by Anna Dittman, starting at $74.99. Different. This is like squid tentacles. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. Then we have Astrologic Companions by Shizenbu Art, starting at $69.99. Then Queen Bee Marie by Tercilla Neves, starting at $69.99. Pumpkinhead by Tweed Draws, starting at $74.99. Trick or Treat by Martise, starting at $74.99. Very different. Then Rainbow Unicorn, Pixel Charted by Harmony Gong, starting at $104.99. And Foxy Little Witch, Pixel Charted by Martise from $99.99. If you're new to Jaded Gym Shop, Pixel Charted means hand charted. The other ones are computer rendered and then, or they're computer rendered and touched up by hand. Okay, so now let's run on over here to the Facebook. I don't know what I just did. I got a new iPad and there's learning curve. Okay, there's learning curve. How's that? Got it today, so I'm a little bit confused. I'm like, slowly but surely, I'm switching from Android slash HP, Windows, whatever, over to Apple. I'll get there. You guys. It's so weird that my text messages pop up on my iPad. That's weird. Okay, so starting with the new releases at Diamond Art Club. Number 1. Let's see. That's Autumn Witch by Peggy Collins Gallery. Available in a 22 by 22 inch or a 55.6 by 55.6 centimeter round rails with 63 colors, including 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. There were 112 votes. I hit the wrong button. What is happening? Where is my... Hold on. I broke it. Okay. 10 people marked themselves not safe. That would be Madison S., Christy K., Catherine H.C., Shelly J., Connie B., Sherry T., Starla M., Becky K.W., Dorinda M., and Robin C. 21 people said wish list or unsure. And 81 people said safe. To the comments. Okay. Rachel says safe on this one, but with 30 releases, I'm sure they'll get me. Tanya says, same for me, girl. Deborah KL says it's not something I would diamond paint, but would buy the release papers that Crashly has for this. Madison S says must have. Jade says nice, but wishlist it. Robin C says I love this. It is beautiful. Tina C, my skin is too patchy already. I would just blend into the picture. Jennifer KC, oh no, 30 kits. Trudy says I'm good for now. I just hope they stay like this. No must-haves because it will be hard to wishlist for sure. Amy B says the only thing I think of is Dolly Parton singing Coat of Many Colors, and she gives me a dolly, me and blowing us kisses. Heidi says safe. Marilyn B says I think I will be safe this weekend. I'm not into Halloween so much. Something has to really blow me away to buy this week. Audrey T, I really want, but am on a no buy. Need to stay on a no buy. Dara says nope, not into it, but at this point, Peggy Collins needs to adopt me because she is hustling. DeGlow says they almost had me on this one, but she's a witch. William says reminds me of Molly Harrison's artwork. Connie B says I love this. I think I'm in trouble this weekend. Jesse D says shocked this is a Peggy and how much I like it, but I can't. My money needs to go to my secret sister. I thought it was a Molly Harrison. Multiple people thought this was a Molly Harrison, and we were like, "What you mean it's Peggy Collins?" we were a little flummoxed. Okay, moving on to preview number 2. Preview number 2 is Into the Unknown by Katriona Korean, the font diva, available in 22 by 28 inch or 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. Square drills with 49 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. There were 102 votes. 2 people marked themselves as not safe. That would be Jessie CN and Amanda M. If I could do this. 21 people said wishlist or unsure. And 79 said safe. Robin C said absolutely not. Karen T says too subdued in color for me. Jennifer KC says cute. Amy B says I would be so bored painting that. Trudy said just not an option for me. Carrie with a Y, cute, but so much brown and orange, wishlist for now. Colleen K, cute. I like this artist, but too much color blocking for me. Heidi says, such a cute little ghost. It's scary times for my budget. Can they make me crack? So far, I can say they're too big and Halloween is too short an event, but a lot of good ones could wear me down. At this stage of the year, I usually focus only on my family gifts for Christmas. Safe so far, but it's super cute. Tina C says, poor ghost was left all alone while her groom ran away. Natalia says, no. Cute, but still, no. Dara says, this is how we're starting? Okay. Carrie says, now this is cute, but I'm still waiting on my Halloween mystery box, so I'm a safe for now. The ghost says, these sheets are starting to get to me. He looks like the saddest ghost ever. Yeah, he looks a little sad. Okay. Moving on to number 3. Boo by Donna Gelsinger. Available in a 22 by 28 inch or 55.8 by 70.7 centimeter. Square drills with 63 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. There were 110 votes. 5 people said not safe. That would be Heather 8. Nope. Heather R. Catherine HC. Tendala S. Kim M. And Dina K. 29 says wishlist or unsure. And I hit the wrong button. And 76 said safe. Couple of comments going on here. Karen T says, I love this one. The colors. Colleen says, love it. Wishlist for now. Robin C, super cute. Tina C, cute, but no. Natalia says, nope. Dara says, boo is right. And gives me Jimmy Fallon doing this. The ghost says, I'm still not convinced. Amy B says, okay, very different. Love the cat. Maybe wishlist. And then she gives me a cat wearing a vampire cape. And it's too cute. Okay. Moving on to number 4. Alone Time by Sandstar Art. Available in 25.6 by 32.2 inch or 65 by 82.1 centimeters. Square drills with 79 colors, including 1 AB and 5 fairy dust. There were 97 votes. 6 people said not safe. That would be Jennifer KC, Jessie CN, Amanda M, Allison B. Hello, Diamond Beating Bessie. Jennifer BC and Dorinda M. There were 11 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 80 said safe. Couple of comments here as well. Trudy says, I'm safe. I'm just going to tell myself I don't need it. Tina C, still looking for spooky. And she's doing this. Dara gives me Will Smith doing this. DeGlow says, now that's funny, but I'm going to remain safe for this entire drop. Yay me. Amy B says, can't unsee the Little Shop of Horrors plant vomiting on the ghost who really needs a new sheet. Jane L's, super cute though. Okay, moving on to number 5. The Witch Kitty Brew by Jeremiah Kettner Fine Arts. Available in a 20 by 28 inch or a 50.6 by 70.7 centimeter. Round drills with 60 colors, including 1 AB and 7 fairy dust. There were 97 votes. 8 people said not safe. That would be Jen Day in English. Jen D, Heather R, Catherine HC, Kate C, Ann Margaret, Salma, Karen M, and Gina BC. Wishlist or unsure, we had 13 votes, and 76 people marked themselves as safe. Jen D says, not safe. I'm still on my mandatory no-buy, but my family knows how much I love my Jeremiah Kettner, so they are prepared to step in and help me to try to keep my collection complete. Trudy says, it's cute, but nope, I'm still good. Karen M says, too cute to pass up. Tina C says, Kettner and spooky should never, ever, ever be in the same sentence. Gina BC says, definitely not safe. Gina BC says, yes. Natalia says, not like I'm running to buy it, but wishlist will work. Sama says, just kidding, is a must buy. Carrie is doing a little kitty dance. I'm not sure what that's about. DeGlow says, oh, what a cute cat. No. Amy B says, okay, DAC, you had to release the companion piece to a witch kitty. Must go on wish list. And then she gave me Tinkerbell saying, damn it. Okay, moving on to number 6. Number 6 is Sweet. My brain just glitched. Sweet Seance by Katriona Korean, the font diva. Available in a 22 by 29 inch or a 55.6 by 73.7 centimeters. Round with 55 colors, including 4 ABs and 4 fairy dust. Literally, my brain said no. And like, I'm looking at the word, and I knew the word, but I couldn't make the word come out of my mouth. Have you ever had that happen? It's not a good time. Okay. There were 94 votes. And 3 people said not safe. That would be Polly B, Catherine HC, and Brittany NH. Brittany and Catherine and Polly. Let's see. 12 said wishlist or unsure. And 79 said safe. Safe. Just a few little comments here. Tree says it's cute, but no, I'm good. Dar says, okay, I'm over ghosties. Really cute, but too much. Kasufit? Unless Geneva Bowers, but even then, it's not my favorite. And then she gave me Dorothy saying, enough already. Carrie says, unless Patrick Swayze is under them, no spooky floating sheets for me. And then she gives me a scene from Ghost. DeGlow says, pretty, but please leave out the ghost. Amy says, again, too cutesy. Unless you're hiding concert tickets underneath your sheets, then no. And I get a picture of Stevie Nicks. All right. Moving on to number 7, Smiling Scarecrow by Creative Studio. Available in a 34.3 by 25.6 inch or an 86.9 by 65 centimeters. Square drills with 55 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. 101 votes. 4 said not safe. That would be Catherine HC, Shelly J, Jackie L, and April G. That's a lot of wishlist unsure. There were 24 wishlist unsures and only 73 safe. Audrey T says cute, but not a must-have. Natalia says so safe. It's actually scary. Robin C says, cute. Dara says, first of all, what in the Jeepers Creepers is this? Second of all, hell to the no. And then she gave me Law and Order. Trudy says, definitely no. It's too cute. Trish B says, I love me some confetti and all the flowers. Martha says maybe, but probably not. Alice B says, it's dizzyingly busy. No thanks. I need some space in my background. Carrie says, I'd love this if it didn't have the scarecrow or the pumpkins. Delo says, oh, my tigers and bears and scarecrow with scary faces. It's a hard fast. Tina C says, even Dorothy and Toto would pass this scarecrow up. Amy B says, the last scarecrow I had, he had an unfortunate encounter with a bonfire. Y'all. All right. Moving on to number 8. Jet in the Pumpkin Patch by Peggy Collins Gallery. Available in a 22 by 22 inch or 55.6 by 55.6 centimeter. Round with 40 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. There were 100 votes. Of those 100 votes, 5 people said not safe. Catherine H.C., Kate C., Carrie, Becky K.W., and Tiffany R.G. There were 21 for wishlist or unsure, and 74 said they were safe. Robin said, nope, no cats. Natalia says, it's cute, but I have so many fall cats, and this one is not the same color as mine are anyway. Wishes for the times I make a dent in my stash. Never with this speed. Trudy says, I feel like this is the same cat we keep seeing in all the Halloween paintings, just posed differently. This cat is getting around. Dina says, whoa, those whiskers in the rendering. Dara says, are you serious? At this point, this cat has been in 17 DAC kits alone. He's famous. No, thank you. Carrie says, to grab this, I'll need to stay up until 2 a.m. my time. I shouldn't, but I probably will. But only because it's a sassy black kitty. DeGlow says he's cute, but it's a no. MB says, I love it, but do I need it? Yes, but wish list for now. But it does look just like the painting Halloween Prowler. And Tina C says, Dak is confused again. Thus is fall, not Halloween. Looks like Jack, and he's about to come get me. I'll pass. All right, moving on to preview number 9. Boo! It's Coffee Time by Mrs. Butter D. Available in a 22 by 28 inch or a 55.6 by 70.7 centimeter. Round with 74 colors, including 2 ABs and 5 fairy dust. There were 101 votes. 8 said not safe. That would be Trudy G, Tanya W.A., Brandy F., Jackie L., Ann Margaret, Amanda Mac, Chelsea Mac, Brittany N.H. Whew. 3 said wish list or unsure. And 90 said safe. It's going to be the background. Trudy says, and now I'm dead. Trudy, stop it. Mary Beth says, not safe. Definitely not safe. Ann Margaret says, I wanted this picture too. Look at all the fun things to paint. And then they start talking about something that comes later. Dara says, she's cute or whatever, but do I love her? Not sure. Okay. Dak is leaving cutesy. Now I'm scared about what they have in their sleeves. Oh, no. Then Trudy's tried to give me a jump scare. Tanya says, not safe. Shelly J. I did one of the bus style Christmas paintings they put out in the summer. It was okay with all the blocking. It went by super fast, but I don't think I would buy another one. Alice B. The way the characters are cut off at the bottom bothers me. Carrie says, I think the milk they used was off in a side order of tapeworms. No, just no. DeGlow says, nothing spooky, nice for me. Natalia says, have no idea how I didn't get to this bandwagon, but here we are. I'm safe. It is scary and totally means that they got something. Amy B says, too cutesy. Bring on spooky. Tina C. Again, I'm allergic to pastels. I'm not a Barbie girl. Rachel says, cute, but I'm holding out. Okay, moving on to number 10. Number 10, Pumpkin Express by Claudia McKinney, or Fat Puppy Art Studios. Available in a 34.7 by 25.6 inch or an 87.9 by 65 centimeters. Square drills with 54 colors, including 3 ABs and 5 fairy dust. There were 100 votes. One person said not safe. That would be $10 S. And there were 9 not safe. And that would mean there was a 90 that were safe. I can do that math. Trudy says, that's a hard no. Dara says, what in the upside down platform 9 3/4 is this? You know what? Carrie says, the hell? No, thank you. I'm not jumping aboard no express train to hell. Diglo says, I don't need a ghost train running through my house. No. Natalia said, so safe. Please, please hold my hand because I'm pretty sure they're going to get really bad. Amy B. Remember who is driving the long black train according to Josh Turner? Tina says, closer, but no cigar yet. Jade says, can't even. All right, I gotta get a sip, y'all. Okay, we're at number 11. Oh, I broke it. Number 11 is Potion Room by Gubu.Family. Available in 22 by 28 inch or 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters squares with 96 colors, including 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. 99 votes. 15 said not safe. Natasha C., Heather R., Shelly J., Jackie L., Salma, Rita, Dina K., Amanda Mack, Anita G., Samantha D., Tiffany R.G., Chelsea Mack, Katie S., Jessica M., and Brittany N.H. Whew. Wishlist or unsure was 24. 24. So y'all heard me right. 24 wish lists plus 15 not safe out of 99 votes. That meant only 60 marked themselves safe. So far, I don't know how this is going to go, but I think this one might sell out real fast. Comments. Rita says, this is so cute. Amanda M, so cute, but I don't need it. I have too many on my list for Saturday already. Carrie says, this is so cute, and I might have bought it, but I'm still waiting on my mystery box drive, and I'm running out of hiding places. Karen T, I like this. It's quirky. Jen D, adding to wish list. I love the colors, and while I'm not really a Halloween person, this one is really cute. Or it's pretty cute. Jackie? I read Jackie, and her first word says, luckily, I have points because they have released 4 out of 7 of my votes. Dina K, this one is a must-have for me. I'm going back to wishlist something else because there will need to be some give and take. Trudy says, it's cute. I kind of like it, but I'm going to wishlist it. Tina C, great. Now we not only have to worry about ghosts and goblins, we now have to worry our food will attack us. No, wait. Forget all that. My food has already attacked my waist. Amy B, color palette is up my alley. Not real sure I want blobs of cuteness making my dinner. Duglo says, just can't justify it. Dara says, this cutesy stuff is killing me inside. And then she told me, with Prince, this is exactly why the doves cry. Natalia says, so safe. Rachel said, safe-ish. Oh my goodness. Moving on to preview number 12. Kittens in Costumes by Teresa Donahue McManus. Available in a 39 by 22 inch. Yes, 39 by 22 inch. That's 99 centimeters by 56 centimeters. Square drills with 63 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. There were 96 votes. Of those 96 votes, 4 people marked themselves not safe. That would be Nicole M, Kate C, Mooney Cat, and Nita G. 12 said wishlist or unsure, and 80 said safe. Trudy says, yeah, that's going to be a no from me, dog. Amy B says again, too cutesy, bring on spooky. DeGlow says no, no, and no. Jen D says, oh goodness, DAC is working hard to convert me into a Halloween person with these cute cat images. Adding to wish list and also to my Christmas wish list. Kate C, a kid's version of Halloween, definitely my preference over spooky. And cats. Need I say more? Karen M, adorable, but no. Robin C says, nope, nope, nope. Natalia says, very, very safe. Dara says, I wish I had more hands so I could give this whole cutesy thing 4 thumbs down. The cats are cute, but I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Cheap digging. If you know, you know. Tina C, I'm coughing up hairballs here. Cheryl W, nope. Too much sugar for even me. And she gave me Piglet going. All right, moving on to number 13, Happy Fright Night by Claudia McKinney, also known as Fat Puppy Art Studios, available in a 33.1 by 25.6 or an 83.9 by 65 centimeter. Square drills with 63 colors, including 4 ABs and 2 fairy dust. There were 89 votes. 8 people said not safe. Natasha C., Heather B., Jennifer Casey, Colleen K., Sherry T., Wendy Mack, Amanda H.E., and Jessica M. 20 said wishlist or unsure. And that leaves 54 saying safe. A lot of people wishlisting that. Heather B says, oh lordy, I figure I had to cave somewhere, and this one pushed me over the ledge. Natalia says, cute, but no. Amy B, really, DAC? More cutesy stuff? Jennifer KC, they got me. Not safe. I love the ghosts, colors, and flowers. Tina C, this is the spooky ghost should be. Karen M, adorable, but I'm holding strong. Trudy G, it's cute and bright, but I'm going with no for now. Paula says, love the colors. Rita says, the colors are so pretty. Rachel says, I like it, but not enough. Carrie said, nope, and she gives me Jack Skellington. And Jessie D says, love the colors, so she is going on the wish list. Okay, I was making sure I was looking at the right one. All right. Moving on to number 14, Ghost Family by Teresa Donahue McManus. Available in a 22 by 22 inch or a 55.8 by 55.8 centimeter. Square with 54 colors, including 1 AB and 4 fairy dust. Sorry, y'all. I have to remove my legs. There were 91 votes. I am not comfortable. I might need a new chair. 91 votes. Of those 91 votes, 3 people said not safe. Karen T., Connie B., and Angela B. Let's see. Pushed a button. I said, no, I did not. No, get off. It's changing my vote. Okay. 21 said wish list or unsure. And 67 said safe. Just a couple of comments. Amy B says, oh boy, another cutesy one. Enough already. I need spooky. DeGlow says, I'll take the house without the ghost, please. Trudy says, I ain't have nothing to do with that. Tina says, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Paula says, too cute. Rachel, it is cute. I made the new iPad mad. Sorry. Okay. Moving on to Under the Scorpio Spell by Ines Guerrero. Available in a 22 by 31 inch or a 55.8 by 78.7 centimeter. Square drills with 75 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. There were 88 votes. 3 people said not safe. Natasha C., Tina C., Jennifer B.C. Wishlist or unsure would be 7 people. I see some names I recognize over there. And 78 said safe. Dara says, the fact that I am grateful for the jump scare is a testament to my disappointment thus far. Trudy and Tina, they got your number, girls. As for me, I'm disappointed, but I'm not crazy. Holy water and crucifix on deck. Safe. Alice B says, never. Robin C says, hell to no. Alice B says, so I've struggled with depression as a young person and feel good now. An image like this would point me toward getting depressed again. Aw, I'm sorry, Alice. I'm glad you're doing good now, though.
So Mom recorded everything with no sound twice. So I'm filling in. So then Trudy says, gotta wish list it for now. I'm trying to behave, but I'm extremely tempted. And then Jen's gif of Michael from The Office says, nope, don't like that. Tina C says, yes, yes, yes. I have to be all nice and sweet at work. These pictures let the real me out. DeGlow says, these cat eyes in her eyes gives me the heebie-jeebies. They're not Betty Davis eyes. Ward says, nope. Rachel has a gif of, I'm pretty sure that's Maya. I don't know her last name. Maya Hawk, maybe. Anyway. Amy says, finally, and Enos, I love this, Ennis, I love the spooky, especially the cat, but not enough to break the no buy, so to the wish list you go. And then Jade had some shaky eye gif. Like, ooh. Like, okay. And then next we have Forest Spirit by Teresa Donahue McManus at 20 inches by 31 inches, or 50.6 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters, round with 57 colors with 2 ABs and 2 fairy dusts. No one was not safe. We were all safe or wish listed.
And I say wish list and then name
There were
them.
85 votes. There were 16 votes for wish list and unsure.
Name them.
Natasha C., Paula P., Jennifer K., Catherine H., Denise H., Connie B., Amanda M., Tandala S., Barbara P., Lanaya J., Salma A., Cheryl W., Eileen P., Carrie V., and Jennifer B. And it's actually 15 numbers because I apparently voted for you. And then there were 69 people who voted safe.
We go to the wish list if there's no safes.
Tina C says, lost in the forest. No wonder he's now a ghost. Dara says, didn't we just see this ghost already? I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. Jennifer said, agreed. I had enough. I'm going to get at least one of them. April says, I love that movie. Natalia said, exactly. And then, oh, there's one more. Rachel said, literally came here to say that. Trudy said, he is getting old. Paula, I don't care what y'all think. I like the cuteness. Of course, I'm going to low buy, and they're on my wish list. Amanda, oh yes, so happy they made this into a diamond painting. I remember voting on it, changing to unsure, not sure about that render. And DeGlow says, just no. Repeat. Then we get Pumpkin Cafe by the art of Anne Julie Aubrey, available with 25.6 by 33.1 inches or 65 by 83.9 centimeters. Square drills with 51 colors, 2 ABs, 1 frosted, and 3 fairy dusts. There were 4 not safes: Jennifer K., Jessie C., Dina K., and Samantha D. There were 15 unsures and 70 safes. A lot of safe. Heidi said, very nice, plus no AI used, wish listing. Tina said, who broke the ecto containment unit? The ghost infestment is real. Trudy says, I like ghosts, but this is out of control. Who are you going to call Ghostbusters? Amy, oh crap, a companion to Witches New Year. Just shoot me now. I need it. Is it worth it, my husband divorcing me or not getting a beer at my concert? And then it was Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. Yeah. DeGlow said, Ghost and Witches. I guess this is the season of the witch. Hurry up already. Jane, they're all a little too cutesy. Mao, very cute, but still no. And Rachel. Okay. Carrie, very cute, but still a no. And then Rachel said, might have to be a travel companion. Not sure yet. Then Boo Cafe by Mrs. Butter D, available 22 by 31 inches or 55.6 by 78.7 centimeters. Round with 66 colors, 2 ABs, and 5 fairy dusts. I realized I never looked at the camera. Sorry, guys. We had 19 unsafes. A lot. Gabby, Polly B, Karen T, Rachel W, Heather R, Trudy G, Jessie C, Tanya W, Shelly J, Tandala S, Mooney C, Jackie L, Ann M, Missy H, Samantha D, Chelsea M, Brittany N, Mary Beth P, and JJP. Great, I don't even know what number it is. 12 were wish listed or unsure, and 56 were safe. Chelsea says, the second Mrs. Butter D, I'm in so much trouble. Karen, I love this, just fantastic. Trudy, I'm so screwed. Jackie, I'm gonna be broke. DeGlow, a restaurant I wouldn't eat at even if they paid me. And Dara said, I know that's right. Deborah says, Mrs. Butter D diehards are in trouble. Amy said, more cutesy paintings. Katie says, I was hoping this one would be square since the other one with the same character is round. Dara said, at this point I'm over these ghosties. Talk about oversaturation. I swear we've seen 11 iterations in ghosties in this drop alone, and it's not even the last day. Tanya says, I voted for this one and have to get it. My credit card is screaming at me. Rachel says, I wasn't going to get anything this weekend, but I wasn't. But come on, this is so stinking cute. Where do you see the number? Oh, 19. Okay. I see it's in the vote, not the. I was like, it's not in the post. Number 19. Sorry about that. Waiting. I'm choking to death. Waiting for the Sun to Set by Claudia McKinney, or Fat Puppy Art Studios. Available in 25.6 by 25.6 inches or 65 by 65 centimeters. Square with 59 colors, 1 AB, and 4 fairy dusts. We had 3 not safes: Catherine H., Tandala S., and April P. We had 18 votes for wishlist or unsure, and 58 votes for safe. 19 votes for wishlist. I can't count. That's a 9, not an 8. 19 votes for wishlist, and then 58 were safe. Amy says, finally a witch, and not just one, but 2 black cats. I need it. I want it. DeGlow says, here we go with the witches again. Beautiful colors, though. Robin, it's very pretty. Could do without the cats. Wishlist for now. Trudy says, no! Dara, pretty. Wishlist, the end. Trudy said, ugh, that's outside. That's outside. Dara says, I know, I'm desperate for a win. Trudy, I'm so happy to see you getting out of your bubble. Dara, with one toe out for real, because I may moonwalk back in. Trudy, I will take it now to get you to wishlist a spooky ghost one. Jade, nah, with a witch's hat. Rachel, I do like this one, but not enough to get it. And then, what was her name? Carrie? If I was going to get another Halloween kit, it might be this one. Pretty, but still no. Number 20. I remember how to read them now. If I could see April. Okay. It's a mystery.
Mystery kit?
Mystery kit. Number 20 is a mystery kit. It's a cozy autumn category by the artist of Maragona Suli. There were 13 for not safe. We have Gabby, Sinj D, Shelly J, Amanda M, Colleen K, Allison B, Salma A, Dina K, Ula V, Samantha D, Becky K, Jennifer B, and Brittany N. And then we had 9 wish lists and 67 safe. Trish says, ooh, love me a good mystery kit. Trudy says no. Oh, Trish says, love me a good mystery kit. Trudy says no, just no. That's Hugh Grant. I'm pretty sure from 2 Weeks Notice. That's not that movie. Whatever. Dara, let me guess. A cute witch in a chair in a monochromatic room with a pet. It's That So Raven. Amy, damn, this would be a mystery kit I would like. Unfortunately, I can't wishlist it or buy it. Damn DAC. Tina says, the mystery is why are there only cute ghosts in this release? Natalia, I'm thinking very, very hard. I don't need it, but it's cutesy and I want it and it's mystery. DeGlow, I don't like mystery paintings. Cheryl says, same. Alicia says, I love her art style, but I'm going to stick to my no buy. April says, good job. There's another comment that won't load. Anyway, Ula says, one over here, please. Becky, 1000% not safe. Number 21 is Cozy Autumn by Rita Konya, or Aria illustration. 27.6 by 37 inches, or 69.9 by 93.8 centimeters. Square drills, 71 colors, 3 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 3 fairy dusts. They're really throwing things at you. 21 of you are not safe from this one. That is insane. I did not think there would be that many. Why is the Wi-Fi not loading? Why is it only showing me 5 votes? Wi-Fi. Please. No. It just won't show me it won't load them. Hold on, I pause. Of course, the second I paused it loaded. Okay, so 21 of you were not safe. That was Gabby, Heidi K, Heather B, Carly S, Heather R, Natalia V, Connie B, Amanda M, Colleen K, Rebecca K, Allison B, Salma A, Cheryl W, Sherry T, April P, Britt J, Rebecca H, Dina K, Ashley B, Ula V, and Jessica M. A lot of people.
What do you think that means?
A lot of people are going to buy it.
It's going to sell out.
Yeah. 20 people were unsure or wish listed it, and 39 were safe. Why are you not opening? There it goes. Jessica says, I'm so happy about this one being released. I've wanted it for so long. Dina, I've been waiting for this one. Fingers crossed I'm fast enough tomorrow. Trudy, I got rid of the cozy Christmas witch, so absolutely no point in getting this one. I'm safe. Natalia, I'm not safe. I knew it. DAC crazy people got me. Dara says, this is how safe I am, and then it's a picture of a man wrapped in pillows duct taped to him. Ula says, not safe. This is the one I've been waiting for. I hope I get it, or at least that we get a restock if it sells out. Tina, too much purple. I would turn into a grape. Heather says, this is it. I've been waiting for this one. I will honestly cry big fat tears if I get it snatched from my cart before I can pay for it.
Edited.
The discount. I ain't got time. Jade, I'm wishlisting it. I'm on no buy. Amy, damn you, DAC. I voted for this. I want this. Do I really need a concert t-shirt? And then another picture of Stevie Nicks. Ashley, no, not safe. Love this artist and voted for this one. I will elbow some folks out of my way. And then it's a Muppet going, out of my way, people. AG says, trying to hold off till Black Friday, but DAC is not making it easy. Melissa, no, I missed one of them. Heather replied, snap with bells on. Melissa said, if I was going to get any of the 30, it would be this one, but I'm still safe. Heidi, I like it. I love the cozy vibes. Also love when room paintings feature big windows and a view. Not safe. It's a plus that she is a watercolor artist and does not use AI. Cheryl says, why? Why do these paintings get me? Is it because I wish I were her, sitting in a cozy room, reading a book? I have them all. I would not say I like these if asked, but I do. Why? And then another screaming. Same woman screaming, by the way. The Glow says, I'm not sure. It's nice, though. I guess.
She tried not to buy.
22 is Pumpkin Cuppa by Claudia McKinney, Fat Puppy Art Studios. Available in 26 by 22 inches or 66 by 55.6 centimeters. Round with 57 colors, 1 AB, and 5 fairy dusts. None of you were unsafe from this one. None of you fell for it. 5 of you were unsure, had it wish listed, and that was Paula P, Heidi K, Catherine H, Miranda H, and Angela B. And then there was 69 of you that were safe.
Everyone's going to know who my friends are by how you react.
I recognize the names. Trudy says, why so many ghosts? Where's the real spook paintings? Katie says, I'm all over these AI ghosts and these all the images looking alike. April says, yes, they're all looking the same at this point. We want variety. Heather said, same. So much AI in all the releases. Katie said, so much. I get that it's popular for some reason, but I really wish they wouldn't release so much of it. It's always the same artist. It's good for my wallet. Tina says, who do you call? Dara says, huh. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? Amy, I'm so tired of the little ghosts. We need Ghostbusters. Dina, what on earth is happening in the middle of their forehead? It's even worse in the render. Dara says, that's their hair. They gave themselves a bang. Trudy says it could be a unibrow. Carrie just has a sleeping throat emoji. Heidi says, I like it as the cozy element of the ghost drinking coffee, nice view through the window, and the canvas is smaller, 26 by 22. So I'll wish list. DeGlow says, ha ha ha, another ghost. Where's the popcorn? I almost blocked DeGlow's comment. I didn't mean to click on that. And 23. I touched the mic. Sorry, guys. 23, Black Cat with Pumpkins by Creative Studio. Available in 22 inch by 33 inch or 55.5 by 83.7 centimeters. Round with 88 colors, 2 ABs, and 4 fairy dusts. None of you were unsafe. You all were fine. 5 of you were maybe or wish list. And those were Lauren P, Laura N, Catherine H, Kate C, and Wendy D. And then there were 70 that were safe. Dara says that cat looks possessed or high off catnip, which is the feline equivalent of booger sugar. Either way, hell to the nah. Okay, Dara. Amy, not a big fan of this cat. He looks like he rolled around in a bin of confetti after he smoked some nip. Tina C, that cat would bring me too much bad luck. Dara says, I'm allergic to cats, but this one would make my teeth itch. Carrie says, where are all the Halloween dragons? I'm over cats, hats, and possessed bed sheets. And Dara said, not the possessed bed sheets. Trudy said, nope. Well, it's Groundhog Day. again. And then Jen says, safe on this one. Y'all know I absolutely love cats, but there's something about this one that just ain't setting right with me. Jesse says, I usually like cats, but this is a nope for sure. Number 24. I remember the numbers now. Witchy Woman by Peggy Collins Gallery, available in 27.6 by 27.6 inches or 69.9 by 69.9 centimeters. Square with 94 colors, including 5 AB and 2 fairy dust. That's a lot. There were 8 of you that were unsafe. Those were Lauren P., Catherine H., Connie B., Colleen K., Cheryl W., Sherry T., Angela B., and Robin C. You had 17 you were unsure or wish listed, and 56 were safe. Trudy says, where are the real spooky kits? This is just a no. And then a woman looking around. Trish says, I think I voted for this one, but now I'm not sure if I want it. Amy says, I love her and the black cat. I need it. Do I need a VIP package to see me next? Could the VIP include a meet and greet with not just her, but Lindsay Buckingham too? And then it's a gif of Lindsay Buckingham. She's just crazy. I love her. Colleen K, the colors and confetti, and then heart eyes. Heidi, pretty but safe. Dara, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Meh. Robin says it's gorgeous. Jade, I would love this, but I'm on a no buy. I'm trying not to buy this. Cheryl says, I usually don't go for this type, but something about this one. Tanya says, very nice, but not a must buy. Connie says, this is a must have for me. And Jessie says, I really wish I didn't have to be safe, but I do, so she's a wish list for me. Number 25. I couldn't remember what number we were on. We got Sweet Ghost Pumpkin Stack by Sheena Pike Art in 22 by 30 inches or 55.8 by 75.9 centimeters. Square with 55 colors, including 3 ABs and 4 fairy dusts. 5 of you were unsafe, and those were Lisa H., Jackie L., Missy H., Amanda M., and Mary Beth P. Do you know how hard it is to read these names and just get the letters? Like, my brain, it's like...
I do. I do it every week.
5 of you also were unsure or wish listed it. And then 69 of you said you were safe. Click on the comments, bestie. Bestie. Okay, thank you. Amy says, I love Sheena Pike's animals, but this one not so much. I love the colors, but not the image. Tina says, no, no, no. And then, I can't remember, but it's the tall guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway? And he falls to the ground. Carrie says, I love the colors so much on this one. Thinking wish list, but might change my mind in the morning. Would be my first kit by this artist. Trudy says, I like the colors. Oh, Trudy says, I like the colors. I can't help it. I love pinks and black, but it's not a must-have, so wish list. Dara says, okay, 1 or 5 ghosties is okay, but 22 out of 30 is straight up diabolical. I know they're lying. And then it's the gif of the cat screaming, and I love that one. Jennifer says, thank goodness I'm safe on this one. DAC is hitting hard this week, my poor wallet. Jesse says, cute colors but safe. And DeGlow says, no can do. I'm sorry, I'm reading. 26, Candy Corn by Claudia McKinney or Fat Puppy Art Studios. Available in 20... It's not letting me see how many colors there are in this. Okay, 26 by 22 inches or 66 by 55.6 centimeters. Round drills with 69 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dusts. We had 2 that were unsafe, and those were Rachel W. and Cheryl W. We had 14 wish lists or unshores and 59 safe. Tina said, so the Ghostbusters have failed. Colleen says, I really want this one too. I've got to narrow down my list. Rachel, I think this one's coming to me. I need that. Trudy, why? And it's a cat screaming. I love all the cat gifs. Amy, enough with the cute ghosts. I can't even. Deborah, not a candy corn fan. DeGlow, these are looking the same to me. What do I know? I don't celebrate Halloween. 27 is Now All Your Treasures Are Mine by Enes Guerrero, available in 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. Square with 56 colors, including 1 AB, 1 iridescent, and 4 fairy dusts. 5 of you were unsafe, and they were Jennifer K., Tina C., Trudy G., Samantha D., and Jennifer B. My ear is itchy. Ooh, got my hair. Then we had two that were unsure, and they were Ashley B and JJ P. There was only two of them. I felt kind. And then 65 of you said you were safe. Tina says, okay, they got me again. Only two so far, so at the most it'll be 5. Alice says, can't hang that in my house. Cheryl says, I don't think so. Dara, that's the mermaid the Titanic ran over that got stuck in the propellers. Spoiler alert, she ate Jack.
Don't read the next comment.
Oh, yes, I have been waiting for this one to become a diamond painting. It's about time. And then Robin has a puppy and it says, what the fluff? Kate says, what I did when I saw this one. Heather, really amazing art, but too much made and not enough myrrh. Tanya, a little too dark for me, safe. DeGlow, extremely creepy, I'll pass. I just can't see me sleeping at night with that in my house. Halloween Night, number 28, by Teresa Donahue McManus. Available in 22 by 27 inches or 55.8 by 68.7 centimeters. Square with 58 colors, 3 ABs, and 2 fairy dusts.
Not there, up in front of you.
Yes. One of you, unsafe from Halloween Night, and that was Catherine H. Stay strong, soldier. 16 of you were wish listed or unsure, and 50 of you were safe. Dara just has a gif of someone crashing out. Fair. Karen says nice, but we want something serious. Jen says love the colors, but not an image. I want a diamond paint. Safe on this one. Trudy says same old, same old. No, no, no. What else you got? Tanya, nice. I don't think I would joy the diamond painting. Safe. I don't think I would joy diamond painting it. Safe. Tina, at least there's no ghosts. Look at me, a teacher using the wrong there. Love her. Jennifer says, ugh, the colors are gorgeous and vibrant, but I cannot buy them all. Or I don't know. I don't know what ich. I think that's ich. Amy says, I don't need to paint houses. I'm not a handyman. DeGlow says, just cute. Need I say more? And then Paula, I really like the colors. And Carrie, those pumpkins look too untrustworthy, like they've been possessed, so it's a big fat no for me. Let me look at the pumpkins. Picture load.
Slide to the left or right.
Slide to the left. They're kind of soulless. Number 29. It's a fantasy mystery Halloween kit from the art of Sarah Richter. Unsafe, we had 8 people. Karen T, Tina C, Heather R, Sarah K, Trish B, Anita G, Becky K, and Jennifer B. We had 6 people that were unsure or wishlisted, and 48 were safe. Tina says, Sarah Richter, I'll either love it or hate it. Trudy, I went to the mystery group, and it's a big no. Trish says, so I need this one. Amy says, it's an okay image, not a must for me. DeGlow says, not a mystery chick. Carrie says, haha, you fooled me once with the Halloween bird. You're not getting me a second time. I don't care how pretty you make the box. Audrey says, I really love mystery, and if it's the one everyone is showing, I really want it, but I'm on a no buy. And then number 30.
The final one.
The final one. It's Pumpkin Season by Yume. 44.1 by 27.6 inches, or 111.8 by 69.9 centimeters. Square, 95 colors with 4 ABs and 3 fairy dusts. I clicked on the image instead of the people. That's cute. There's 2 of you that are not safe. Sinjay D and Robin C. Then we had 13 that were wishlisted or unsure, and 42 that were safe. My lip is so itchy. Nope. The second I sat down to record, I was like, well, my face is itchy. Marilyn says, I am so safe this week. I am not into Halloween.
It's the putty on the table.
It is the putty on the table.
There's scented putty right beside you.
Oh, well. Marilyn says, I'm so safe this week. I'm not into Halloween. There were a few cute ones, but no must-haves. Katie said, love the dog in the background, and the pumpkins are all scared of her with the knives. It's ginormous, though, so I'm going to wish list for now. DeGlow says, I like Yumi, but I'm going to pass on this one. Tanya says, same. Trudy says, I like her psycho vibe she has got going on with the 2 knives in her hand, but it's still a no. And then it's Phoebe from Friends with the knife. Robin says, I'm very unsure with this one. I love it. Tina says, the only one to find this scary is the Great Pumpkin and maybe Linus. Julianne says, quite happy that Halloween isn't my thing, safe this week. Anne says, I'm only getting 3. There are a lot that I like, but no must-haves but 2. Good luck to all tomorrow. I hope you can snag the ones you want. China says, definitely thinking about this one, depending on what my check looks like. Amy says, I like it, but not enough to break my no by. And then it's just another Stevie Nicks. Tina says, I'm going to watch some Walking Dead to balance all the sweetness overload. Fair. I do love Walking Dead. I'm rewatching it.
You and Tina.
Me and Tina? Will says, safe all around with this Halloween drop. Dara says, help. Well, my wallet has saved this drop. And Angela says, I don't know how it happened, but I'm safe from all 30. I love Halloween, but none of the releases are speaking to me. A lot of cutesy stuff, which isn't my style, but happy for those who love it. And that's it. That's all 30 of them, baby. Boop that snoot. You know what to do. Like, and comment, and subscribe. I don't know what she says. Boop the snoot. I won't get mad if you do. Come over here. You finish this. I watch these videos every day. You think I remember this? No. Come here.
All right, if you'd be so kind as to boop my snoot, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, boop the snoot just means hit that like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and we'd both think you're awesome if you do so. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you think might gain enjoyment from it, or who might want to come over and join the Facebook group and play along. Any links you might need are always in the video description below. Be sure to check that out. Also, feel free to leave a comment. Which ones are you gonna go get? Which ones are you like, oh, absolutely not? And other than that, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's also quick, easy, and free, and we're so close to 1,500 and a giveaway. So make that happen, Captain. All right, until next time, we love you. Bye bye.